Judge Greg Mathis has always been a man on a mission. Throughout his career, he has fought tirelessly for justice, fairness, and equality in a world that often seems intent on denying those very principles. From the bench of his courtroom to the streets where he advocates for change, Mathis has made it his life's work to uplift those who have been marginalized and to give a voice to the voiceless. However, this past summer, he found himself facing one of the most challenging and personal battles of his life, one that would test his resolve in ways he had never anticipated. This battle was not in the public eye, nor was it fought in the courtroom. Rather, it was fought in the most intimate setting, his own home for the love of his life, his wife Linda. The news of Linda filing for divorce came as a shock to many who admired their long-standing relationship, one that had weathered numerous storms over nearly 4 decades of marriage. Linda was not just a partner, she was a confidant, a support system, and a source of unwavering love for Mathis throughout his career. Their love story had always been a beacon of hope for others, a testament to the power of love and commitment. However, even the strongest bonds can fray under the weight of neglect and unspoken grievances. For Mathis, this was a wake-up call, a moment that forced him to confront the reality of his marriage and the ways in which he had allowed his focus on work to overshadow the importance of nurturing his relationship with Linda. As the summer progressed, Mathis realized that he had to take action. The thought of losing Linda was unbearable, and he understood that he could not simply accept the situation as it was. It was time for him to step up, to put in the effort required to mend the fractures in their marriage. He began a journey of self-reflection, introspection, and commitment, a journey that would require him to dig deep into his own heart and mind to understand what had gone wrong and what he needed to do to make things right. The process of reconciliation was not easy. It required Mathis to confront some uncomfortable truths about himself and his actions. He began to realize that while he had been dedicated to his work and to helping others, he had often taken Linda for granted. He recognized that he had become so immersed in his career and the public persona that he had created that he had neglected the most important person in his life. It was a humbling realization for Mathis, a man who had always prided himself on his ability to advocate for justice and support others. How could he have let his own marriage slip through his fingers? With each passing day, Mathis dedicated himself to winning Linda back. He reached out to her, not just to plead for her forgiveness, but to genuinely communicate his feelings and intentions. Mathis understood that words alone would not be enough. He needed to show her through actions that he was committed to changing his ways. This meant making significant sacrifices and adjustments in his life. He began to prioritize their relationship, setting aside time for them to reconnect, to talk, and to enjoy each other's company. He wanted to remind Linda of the love they once shared, the deep bond that had brought them together in the first place. Their shared history was rich with love and laughter, a tapestry woven together with countless memories. From their early days as young lovers navigating the world together, to raising their children and supporting each other through the trials of life, Mathis knew that they had something special. He was determined to reignite that flame, to remind Linda of the joy and love they had cultivated over the years. This required not only efforts on his part but also a willingness to listen to her feelings and to understand her perspective. He made it a point to create a safe space for Linda to express her emotions, to voice her concerns, and to share her thoughts about their relationship. As he worked to mend their relationship, Mathis found himself reflecting on the nature of love and commitment. He came to understand that love is not merely a feeling but an active choice that must be nurtured and cultivated over time. It requires consistent effort, open communication, and a willingness to adapt and grow together. Mathis began to see the value in prioritizing Linda, in making her happiness a central focus of his life. He wanted to be the husband she deserved, the partner who would stand by her side through thick and thin, and the man who would put her first, no matter what. Fast forward to a recent day filled with joy and optimism. The couple made headlines when they shared their good news with TMZ. Mathis and Linda appeared together, and the chemistry between them was palpable. They radiated happiness, standing side by side like two souls who had weathered a storm and emerged stronger on the other side. Their affectionate body language spoke volumes. Every smile, every glance, and every touch conveyed the deep connection that had been rekindled. Mathis leaned in to give Linda a sweet kiss on the cheek, a simple yet profound gesture that encapsulated the essence of their renewed love. In that moment, it was clear that Mathis had succeeded in his quest to win Linda back. Couple's love story, once threatened by divorce, was now transformed into a narrative of redemption and resilience. Mathis took the opportunity to share some wisdom, reflecting on the lessons he had learned throughout this journey. He spoke about the challenges life throws our way and how sometimes we must be broken down in order to be built back up again. Sometimes God has to break you down to lift you back up, he said, a sentiment that resonated deeply with those who have faced their own struggles in love and life. For Mathis, this experience had been a catalyst for profound personal growth. He recognized that his journey to win Linda back had not only strengthened their relationship but had also illuminated the importance of love within the larger community. He began to see his own journey as a potential source of inspiration for others, especially within the Black community. Mathis articulated a new mission: to champion Black love, to celebrate the beauty and resilience of relationships that have endured challenges, and to advocate for the value of commitment and partnership. This shift in focus from his well-known advocacy work with youth to a new cause, promoting love and unity within the Black community, underscored Mathis's desire to make a positive impact. He realized that the fight for justice and equality must also encompass the fight for love and commitment, and he wanted to play a role in fostering that dialogue. This newfound purpose gave him a sense of fulfillment that extended beyond his personal life. It became a calling that resonated with the broader themes of family, love, and community. As they spoke with reporters, the joyful atmosphere surrounding Mathis and Linda was infectious. Mathis, once again glowing with a sense of purpose, seemed transformed. He appeared lighter, as if a burden had been lifted from his shoulders. There was a stark contrast between this moment and the sentiments he had expressed just months prior. Back in August, Mathis had openly shared his regret over not making Linda his top priority. He had spoken candidly about his mistakes, admitting that he had let his career take precedence over his marriage and had failed to show Linda the appreciation and love she deserved. This stark contrast was a powerful reminder of the journey they had undertaken together. Mathis's sincerity and vulnerability were palpable as he described how much he had learned about the importance of prioritizing love and partnership in a world that often pushes individuals to chase success at all costs. He expressed gratitude for the opportunity to rebuild their relationship and for the lessons learned along the way. His commitment to Linda was evident in every word, and it was clear that he was ready to embrace the challenges of love with open arms. Well, guys, what are your thoughts? Do tell us. Thanks for watching.